We only need the passport. We need the ID. So when we requested the ID, because the person got it in the I fly all the time. I don't know what's going on with it.
You're Vietnamese?
I haven't been to DFW jail. This will be the first time. They're gonna like me here.
It's a nice jail. They'll take care of you. What happens when a U.S. passport passes through TSA screening with its most critical page physically removed? This case tests the real limits of federal document law.
How you doing?
Who's the passenger?
So he's been changing his story now. He said he flies all the time, but now he say, "Oh no, I'm just going to arrivals now."
You're just doing what?
Now he's going to arrivals to pick up somebody. It's like, but he's like, "No, I travel all the time with that passport." Then now he started getting a little nervous. There's nothing to be here. And you see, this one shouldn't be at all.
That shouldn't be there?
No, at all. We don't even know what is that.
It's like the little address that's circled in the black on that second page. It's the same address on every page. That's not a huge.
Yes. It doesn't have nothing physical.
Hey, get back over here. Come here. Get over here. I'm not done with you. Go. Go over here. Is there would there be any reason for that to be fake?
No.
Do you have your ID on you?
They've already asked me all these questions.
Well, I'm asking you different questions. Can I get your ID?
I don't have a physical ID, sir.
You don't have a physical ID?
No.
Do you have
That's my only ID.
That's your only ID? Where are you from?
Huh?
Where are you from?
Plano.
Plano? Did you have a Texas ID ever?
I don't drive anymore. I'm not sure.
Okay. What's your first name?
Zeng.
How do you spell that?
Z-E-N.
Z-E-N? I don't have your passport right now because you walked away. Last name?
Yang.
Y-A-N-G?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The culture. I appreciate it.
Huh?
I said a lot of cops can't spell that, so I appreciate your understanding.
Yeah, Yang. I mean, that's pretty easy.
No, they can't even spell Smith.
Really?
No.
Baker Ford, other Baker unit. Can you bring over his passport?
They basically told me I need to get a new passport.
Okay. What did they say?
It said I'm missing a page.
You're missing a page? Okay. Where are you flying to?
I'm not.
You're not flying?
I told them I want to go to D for arrivals, and American Airlines told me that I can catch Skylink through here, and I realized that was probably a bad idea. I should have taken the yellow.
But do you have a boarding pass or anything? For a flight to catch anyone?
Why
Okay.
would I have one?
I'm just wondering.
It's about maybe
I got an
6.
American Airlines tag.
You got what?
I got a tag from American Airlines. Tag.
What's the tag for?
I don't know. They gave it to me.
They did?
AA did, yeah. That's my ID, by the way. You see my ID? That's my ID.
That's your ID?
Oh, that's the only ID I have.
Where do you live at right now?
Plano.
Oh, sorry. Huh?
Do you guys see the passport? Can I have your name? So I
Yeah,
have to
go
make a
ahead.
report.
Did he show you guys a boarding pass?
No. Like I said, because we have this machine, it's called CAT machine. We only need the passport. We need the ID. So when we requested the ID, because the person got it in the I fly all the time. I don't know what's going on with this. But then I was like, okay, let me ask more questions. So, but where's your boarding pass? To see where was he going. And then he's like, oh, well, I don't have a boarding pass. I said, well, you don't have a boarding pass because, I'm just going to arrive. So now it changes like from flying all the time to I'm going to arrival. So it's like
Yeah.
So that's why we didn't request the boarding pass because only we needed the passport to scan it, and then it will pull all his information from his.
And it didn't scan?
Because there's no page.
Oh, it's missing.
There's no page. It's missing the front page with your picture is.
Yeah.
It's completely gone.
Oh, it's not there
It's
at
not
all.
there. So let me show you. I don't know. You guys need to look at it.
Is that it right there? Yeah, I see it's missing a page.
It's missing the page with his face on it.
Okay.
He has like a visa there.
I've never seen the address written in it. That could just be me, but if you stick it under the UV, that's not on it.
That's no marking.
That's not.
I know.
It's on
We
the
don't
stairs.
recognize that. And then the only thing he has is this,
What's that?
like a visa from
But the numbers on here
Vietnam.
don't match the one on the back.
Okay.
So this is the only thing that I don't know if this is his real name or somebody else's passport.
And that lighting that you put in there, that's not supposed to be there, right?
I mean, it's a visa,
And this
so I
one
don't
is a
know.
visa. Yes, we're not sure.
It's from Vietnam.
Okay.
Well, like these marks,
That's not one.
no, that's not part of the U.S. passport over here at all.
Okay.
It should be nothing.
Should be nothing.
And then this one, yeah, this one should not be.
Shouldn't be
this one
highlighting
shouldn't
anything at all.
Nothing there.
be. Nothing highlight over
Okay.
here.
Do you guys have a normal one I can look at?
If I get another passport.
That would be great.
Copy.
So, same page.
No markings.
No markings
Look right here at the
on the
camera,
front
please.
page. Shouldn't be that marking over there. This is a normal passport. This is what we see.
Okay.
And he's missing this page.
And this is a U.S. passport.
US.
Correct.
Yeah, same exact one.
Sarge. So he presented this up there. He said he flies out all the time, but didn't present a boarding pass to him, but presented this because somebody told me he had to take a Skylink over to sea. But
Does he have
it's
it?
missing the first, no. He's saying no. But when he started questioning more and more, he started walking away, so I got him to sit. But he is missing the first page.
Okay.
But when you put it underneath the scanner, it has writing all through down here. And we pair it up against another one, a normal passport, and didn't have any writing. That's why I called you here. So,
Does he have another form of identification with him?
just what I ran from him on name and date of birth. He said he's here to pick up his friend, which is his uncle. Doesn't have any flight information.
Hey, sir, my ride is here. I'm gonna miss it.
You're detained right now.
Okay.
Do you have another form of identification on you?
I've been asked that 10 times, and TSA just took me a photo.
What?
TSA just took me a photo and left.
So 1 second here.
It's right here.
You're Vietnamese?
No, my wife is. I married her in 2013. Tells you my whole story.
This is your passport? Then I'm going to find out your real name from the previous time, right?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Yang. Zeng Yang.
So this is not your passport.
No, that's my passport. Those are Vietnamese visas.
I don't even see where's the picture and stuff.
So it's missing. It's ripped out.
You obviously haven't been to Vietnam. I can tell from that.
Because he's presenting it as a real passport to try and get through the checkpoint. Can't
Yeah,
think
when
of-
you shine it on their ID, the pages have writing all the way down in different language. But you get pulled in other customers and it doesn't have anything. Right.
Is there other than the first page, there's no way to determine.
TSA already scanned my barcode.
Alright, so the first page is ripped out of this thing.
Correct.
And then it's got, this is Vietnamese, and he's supposed to be Chinese, and this is not his name.
Okay,
So
so that's not okay. We're gonna just have
is there a way to determine by scanning this barcode?
We call customs and see if that barcode shows up with anything. That's the only way we could be able to
Can
do
you
it.
call them and see if you can figure out?
Do you have their
who this-
number?
I can just we can check.
Okay.
That's who it returns to.
So it's not him.
No,
How'd you verify that?
this number right here. It's written on there.
That's figured. That's okay.
Yeah.
So
And they're not able to get anything off this number. And you're saying these other pages have writings in them.
I need you to put everything down, okay?
Huh?
Take the shoulder bag off. Take everything off.
Set that down.
Can you handcuff me?
Just stand up. All right. So you are under arrest for tampering in government record. So basically fraud.
Funny. Have you ever arrested anyone for fraud? It must be the first one ever.
No.
No?
Happens.
There's a lot of different types of
It
fraud.
happens.
What is this? Am I going to the nice state jail felony or what is this?
We'll have to figure out what the charge is.
Oh.
It's tampering with the government record. We just don't know the level. It's more than likely a felony. So,
You ever my girlfriend did it?
huh?
You ever my girlfriend did it?
You're the one that presented it at the checkpoint.
Going down.
Watch your step, okay?
Turn on these.
Here, let me move this for you. Okay. All right, go ahead.
I want to do it right.
There you go. So I'm gonna reach.
I haven't been to DFW jail. This will be the first time. They don't like me here.
It's a nice jail. They'll take care of you. They have food. You like food, right? Yeah. Okay.
Flightum, airport checkpoints fall under the administrative search exception. No warrant or individualized suspicion is required to examine a travel document. United States v. Davis, 9th Circuit, 1973. 18 U.S.C. Section 1000. 543 prohibits mutilating or altering a U.S. passport. Physical removal of the biometric data page is not a civil violation. It is a federal felony carrying up to 10 years imprisonment. Authentic U.S. passports contain UV reactive security features embedded in the laminate. Unauthorized markings visible only under ultraviolet light constitute forensic evidence of alteration under Section 1000. 543. Terry v. Ohio 1000, 968. Investigative detention requires only reasonable articulable suspicion, not probable cause. Attempting to leave during an active investigation independently justifies escalation of the detention. Illinois v. Gates 1000, 983. A probable cause is assessed from the totality of circumstances. Right? Missing biometric page. UV anomalies, mismatched serial numbers. It's like shifting narrative. No single factor needs to independently satisfy the standard. And Berkheimer v. McCarty 1984. Miranda warnings attach at formal custodial arrest, not during the investigative phase. All pre-arrest statements are fully admissible without prior advisement. 18 U.S.C. Section 1028 adds a second federal layer. Knowing possession of a false identification document with intent to defraud carries a separate penalty of up to 15 years imprisonment. Texas Penal Code, Section 32.51, does not require proof that the subject personally altered the document. Possession and use with fraudulent intent is sufficient for prosecution. Core legal principle in presenting a fraudulent document at a federal checkpoint is a voluntary act that satisfies the knowledge and intent elements required under both federal and state identity fraud statutes. Lesson from this encounter. Each investigative step, UV comparison, customs barcode query, independent questioning, builds a documented chain of probable cause that insulates the arrest from legal challenge. One question this footage does not resolve. The document was altered by a third party before it reached the subject. Does that eliminate criminal liability for the person who presents it? And under 18 U.S.C. Section 1000, 543, the answer is not what most people expect.